Good morning, my dear students. Today's lesson in Reading Street is writing, and today we're going to learn how to write a summary. To write a summary, you have to know some steps first that will help you to write a good summary. As you know, writing a summary will help you figure out the main ideas of a text. And the summary is written in your own words and contains only the most important details. So if I ask you, for example, to write a summary about Titanic, you're not going to tell me all the events about Titanic. No, you only write down the most important events in Titanic. This is the summary. This is how to summarize the story itself. So to summarize the story, you have to write the most important details. We have got a student model here on the right to show us. Yeah, this is a student model here about ghost towns. It's going to help you a little bit to know how to summarize a story. Listen together and we will go back again to the tips of writing a summary. Listen.
Student model. Ghost towns. Ghost towns are abandoned towns that were once very busy. But what happened to them? Why did they become abandoned? Many ghost towns in this country were once mining towns. When the gold or silver or other precious metal was gone, people left the town. It usually became a ghost town. Towns were abandoned sometimes when a new railroad passed far away from a town. People wanted to be near the railroad, so they rebuilt their homes near the railroad. Some towns were abandoned almost overnight when railroads came through a few miles away. Also, towns were sometimes abandoned when cattle were driven to other markets. Other towns were settlements on the western frontier that were abandoned when pioneer families no longer traveled through the town. Today, many ghost towns are very hard to get to. There are not many clues left behind. Therefore, a lot remains a mystery about the people who lived there. Let's write it.
Good. This is a summary about ghost towns. If you read this story again, or the summary again for the second time, you will find out that he wrote down here only the most important information about ghost towns. They are not retailing the events. So, writing a summary, it doesn't mean that you retell the story events again. No, you only write the story events that are most important. The most important ones only. Okay? And to know more, just look here with me. Yeah, this is summarizing. And this is the rules for summarizing, for how to summarize a story. Rules for summarizing include only important information. Take care, this is the first step. This is the first step to write a summarize or a summary for a story. To write a summary for a story, you have to include only the important information. Step number 2 is to combine ideas when writing a summary. Step number 3 is add connective words for clarity and coherence. It means that you have to connect the words together, to connect the sentences using, for example, because, and so, as a result, consequently to this. In step number 4, use category terms instead of a list of words. For example, use furniture, the word furniture for chair, sofa, or table. So instead of writing chair, sofa, and table, you can write a category term for this by writing only furniture. This is the rules for a summary. What a summary does not contain is your opinion. This is very important. Do not put your opinion in the summary. Do not say that this story should have something like this. No, the writer shouldn't have written something like this here. No, it's not your opinion. You only summarize the story. You only write down the most important information about the story. So do not write your opinion. Do not write your opinion. Number 2, the material directly copied or quotes. Do not take a material or do not take sentences from the story and copy it in your summary. Step number 3, what you think the author should have said. For example, you're going to tell me, teacher, but the author should have said here something like about families, something here about the ship itself, something here about... No, do not tell us what the author should have said or what he shouldn't have said. It's a summary. Summary, it means summarize the story. Write the most important events in the story on your own words. This is the summary. Okay, guys? Okay, by going back here again, we will go to the key features of a summary. The key features of a summary here. Look, I did write what? Uses the writer's own words here. It doesn't mean that you write his own words. No, but his opinion. It means his opinion here. Okay, guys? And restates the most important facts and details. Most important facts and details only are written in your summary. Leaves out unimportant details. All the unimportant details, leave them aside. We do not need them in our summary. Here I put Titanic ship, and this will be your assignment today on Pearson. The Titanic ship here story. All of us, we know the information about Titanic ship. All of us, we got the steps from the ship itself, from the beginning of the journey till the end, till the when we got the sinking of the ship itself and the details about it, the facts about it. Here, I'm going to show you how to write a summary about Titanic ship. For example, I write the title here of the story that I'm going to write a summary about in the middle, and then you go down. For example, write sentences like April here it starts with April 15th, 1912, exactly at 2:20 a.m. was a day that, for example, the world would never forget. Okay, I can write, for example, many people died from grown men to children. Yeah, like this. So you can write more sentences about the story itself, but take care, do not put the unimportant information here. It's only the important information. This is like a beginning for the summary, and then you can write down all what you need to write about Titanic. Guys, pick out only the most important information. This is number 1. Number 2, leave unimportant information aside. Number 3, and the most important one, do not write your opinion. Do not write your opinion. This is our lesson today about a summary. You got what you write about a summary. You got what you have to do to write a good summary, and what a summary does not contain. And finally, I'm gonna put an assignment on Pearson for everybody to post a comment for me. This is your homework today. So guys, do not write a summary about Titanic and send it to me. No, just go to Pearson, Realize. On your account, you will find an assignment attached there. Post your comment about Titanic ship, and everybody of us is gonna check your opinion about the summary of Titanic ship. See you guys in another lesson. Bye.